what's going on here.
All these people holding up the Mexican flag, but nobody wants to live in Mexico. If we wouldn't want to live in Mexico, then why the fuck do the tios, the señores, the men, and the women too, they be working here for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They just live in one room sharing it with a bunch of dudes. They send all their money back so they can build houses for their families, and they can't wait. They're just counting down the minutes in a year until when they can actually go back. Even las familias that live here, buying houses over there too. Every Mexican that I know own their houses here. They buy a house in Mexico too. They're building it or they're already bought it. So yes, nobody wants to live in the United States. I was born in the United States and I don't want to live in the United States. The next 5 years, I'm moving back to Mexico. Yes, we do want to live in Mexico. The only thing is that we're just making money here so we can actually go back to live in Mexico. Bitch, ain't nobody trying to live in this fucking sweatshop of a country with a Gucci belt on. The fuck?
This lady sounds absolutely insane. Did you hear what she said? She said, I was born here. Meanwhile, people are fighting and crossing the border illegally to get here so they can get citizenship in America. The entitlement of this lady is insane. Am I in the Twilight Zone or something? Like, I have to be in the Twilight Zone when it comes to this because, like, politically, some of this stuff just doesn't make any sense. Listen, lady, you don't have to wait 5 years. Why don't you just go to Mexico now? Since you said, and in 5 years, I'm going to go to Mexico. You ain't about to do absolutely nothing. I was going to cuss her. You're not going to do anything, lady. You're just up there talking, saying that you're going to move, you're going to do all this, and you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Listen, if they're sending their money back home, that's a strategy. I actually know many people that have done that, right? I know an Indian family, they do that. They make money here. They send it back home because the American dollar travels more, right? I knew someone that was Pakistani. Their father would come here. They would send their money back home because it would help their family. The money travels more over there. You get more for your dollar over there. That's not a problem. That's a strategy. That's a benefit of living in what? Oh, America. That's a benefit here. I do the same thing. When I hired virtual assistants from the Philippines, the reason why I could hire them at a lower rate in the United States is because my dollar traveled more over there. So what if that's what they do? But to show the level of disrespect to the country that you're in, that you were born into, and the freedoms that you get to get are the same things that these folks are trying to get. That's why they're rushing over here and they're not even coming in here the right way because they want the benefits that you have. They will take you out to have American citizenship. Meanwhile, this lady's sitting up here trying to talk about, I'm going to go to Mexico in 5 years. No one wants to live in this crazy country. Excuse me. I do. You know what? I've had my things with the United States, and I know the history is not the greatest, but you know what? When I look across the water and I see some of these other places, I'm like, you know, it's not that bad over here. You got to learn the system. Got to learn how to play the game. But listen, man, I get that, you know, everyone's mad or all of a sudden has the selective outrage right now for the No Kings protest and the raids. But there's a specific group, ICE, that is designed to make sure people are not here illegally and they're supposed to be deported. That is a special group in the government. That is their job. This is not something that was just created out of thin air 2-3 years ago. This has always been a thing. If this wasn't a thing, why do we even have Border Patrol or anybody? Everybody should just be able to come in any country they want. Stop this nonsense of oh my gosh, they're doing the wrong thing. They're taking people from this and that. Listen, man, if they're not here legally, they have to go. This is just the way that it has to go. I don't understand why this is so hard. This same lady right here, I reacted to a lady who was in Mexico who overstayed her visa like 180 days, and she filmed it. And she showed exactly what she had to go through to get to the United States. So this lady right here Ask her to go to Mexico and just stay over there on a visa and watch what happens when she overstays it. They're going to send her butt right back home. But I guess America is just the worst country in the world that everybody wants to come to because they see so many benefits in it. But the people that are here are acting like this is the worst country in the world. Funny. Well, why don't you go ahead and leave? You go to Mexico. Don't wait 5 years. Go now. Go now. Go now. In fact, try everything they were trying in the LA riots. Try that over there in Mexico. See how well that turns out. I don't think they're going to be as nice as we are. And since you're not from there and you're an American, you've been more Americanized, you don't probably even know what's really going on over there as far as how brutal they are. And once you get over there, how they're not going to treat you like an American. They don't care about you being an American over there. But you know what, guys? I laugh when I see this, man, because she's like, we don't even want to be here. Like, this is just, first of all, this is just a lady talking out of the side of her neck. She's talking out of the side of her neck. She just wants to be heard. You know, there's a level of attention that this lady probably wants because she's maybe not getting it or the right attention. And she's talking about, oh, they want to, we send your money back home. That's not we're not offended by that. That's not an offensive thing. And some of the Mexicans that I know, well, they're legally here. They love this country and they are against a lot of this illegal immigration. They are against people crossing the border. Like I was in shock. They were like, man, we had to come here the right way. We had to fight to be here and go through everything else. We could have did the same thing. And they are pissed about that. And these are people of Hispanic descent. It's the same thing that I would be. If we were allowed to come here the right way and we had a bunch of black people that just crossed the border doing the wrong thing, I'm going to be mad at the people that did it the wrong way. Doesn't matter. But anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts below. Also, I do weekly live stream shows where I cover topics like this and everything else. And I love interacting with the chat. So make sure you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, and you click the notification bell so that you get notified for all of the content. All right? And I want to see y'all on the live stream too. All right? Let me get off this thing right here. Like I say, after every video, this is chess, not checkers. I'm going to see y'all at work.
You are watching a master at work.